Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to back-to-back day on board the world's largest cruise ship, Star of the Seas. In today's video, we're going to show you step-by-step what the process is like when you take 2 cruises in a row with Royal Caribbean, have a thrilling time at Thrill Water Park, and take part in the official naming ceremony of Star of the Seas. We have all of that in today's video and so much more up next. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to back-to-back day here on board Star of the Seas. We just completed our first 4-night cruise on board this massive mega ship, and now we are getting off in Port Canaveral and getting right back on again for another 3-night sailing. We're starting the day off by showing you guys what it's like to go back-to-back on the world's largest cruise ship over here at Port Canaveral and show you guys just basically the whole process, so that way you guys know what to expect in case you're planning on doing the same thing. So let's go ahead and get this day off started. It is just after 8 a.m. in the morning. We do have to be out of the room, and thankfully all of our bags are going to be transferred by our room host over to our next room because we are switching rooms in between cruises. So we can't wait to show you that a little bit later, but for right now, let's go ahead and get on out of here and get this day started. So long, little dudes. We'd like to believe that you will live to see another day. Hopefully. So here's the crazy thing. We made it down to the Royal Promenade, and take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. There's going to be a balloon drop for this next cruise, and we primarily think that it's because of the naming ceremony, because this 3-night cruise that we're getting on is when they officially christen the Star of the Seas. I was about to say Disney Star, that's not it. So like, the last cruise was technically the maiden voyage, and there were quite a few people, including myself, who were pretty disappointed that there was no balloon drop, because I've never experienced a balloon drop before on Royal Caribbean. But now they're finally doing one here. So it's very, very interesting. And again, I'm not complaining because I'm lucky enough to be on a back-to-back cruise, but I know several people in the maiden voyage group who are pretty upset when they saw them putting these up last night. So since we are doing a back-to-back cruise, we do need to make our way over to the main dining room on deck 5. That's going to be our meeting point. I'm very curious to see how many back-to-back cruisers there are, because I'm 99% sure there's quite a few. Okay, so wait, babe. What are we gonna name this dog? We have to give it a name. It can't be Rover, can't be Sailor. How about Skater?
Sure.
Skater?
Sure.
There we go.
Be shy in the nose.
Skater. Okay, so we made it inside the main dining room, and this is where we're gonna pick up our room keys. Holy moly, there are so many room keys. Wow. Look at all the room keys on the table. All these people are doing back-to-back. Thank you so much. All right, current time is 9:40 in the morning, and we are all making our way out of the main dining room and getting off the ship to get off and check right back in. So we were sitting in here for about an hour. We walked in and sat down at a little after 8:30 in the morning, or maybe a little bit before. Either way, we were in there for a little while waiting for all the other guests to get off, and now we're all making our way off as a group. There are over 450 people who are doing a back-to-back cruise. That is insane. I have never seen a number like that before. I mean, granted, we've only ever done a back-to-back once, and that was on the Wish.
During COVID.
During COVID. So this is a whole new experience for us on a whole different cruise line doing a back-to-back.
I hope to see her again real soon. Oh, this is gonna be good.
All right, we're off the ship. Camera is foggy because it's humid. Making our way down the gangway. I was about to say jet bridge. We're making, honestly, yeah, one's for a plane, one's for a boat. Either way, we're making our way off right now, and we are going to go through the check-in process again, where they check our documents, and then they'll hopefully let us on the ship relatively soon. Wow, take a look at all those balloons that they have set up over there. They had this set up when we got here, but we never walked directly by it, so we never got a picture of it. So we literally went through the customs hall, went through the customs line, and scanned our faces at passport control, and we got back in another line, and now we are making our way back into the main terminal to get back onto the ship. Pretty easy process, but it just takes a little while, particularly today because there are so many people doing back-to-backs. On a normal occasion, you'd maybe have less than 100 people doing a back-to-back. So your experience is going to be a little bit better and faster than what we're going through right now. So all those people down there are getting onto the cruise for the first time now. These are people that were outside and they were just let in. So we're getting on first. So all these people that are sitting down are people that have just checked in and they're waiting for all the back-to-backers to get on. I can only imagine what they're thinking right now, seeing everybody just bypass them.
Especially, this is express boarding seating.
Oh yeah, oh God, this is express boarding seating, wow. Very quick, very easy process. It is going on 10:20 right now and we're making our way back on board the ship. And welcome back aboard, ladies and gentlemen, the world's largest cruise ship, Star of the Seas. We'd like to thank Level 8 for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you've been watching our channel for a while, you know we're big fans of Level 8 luggage. We've traveled with their Luminous and Grace checked bags and their Roadrunner and Voyager carry-ons, and they've all been absolute travel game changers for us. So when Level 8 sent us their even bigger Voyager check-in 28-inch for review, we were beyond excited to see how it stacks up to the rest of our collection, and I gotta say, this one's a beauty. This bag is lightweight, durable, and made with a 3-layered microdiamond surface that makes it extremely difficult to scratch. It comes with 4 double 360-degree spinner wheels that are practically silent on just about every surface and makes walking through the airport, hotel, or cruise terminal an absolute breeze. I love the TSA approved locks featured on all of my Level 8 cases. They allow me to pack with confidence and check in with peace of mind. My favorite feature, however, is the innovative wide-handled design meant to help maximize your packing capacity. I also love how both sides of the bag have zipper pockets that make packing and unpacking super convenient. Something unique that makes this bag great for summer vacations is the special dry-wet separation pocket, so you can toss that still damp bathing suit in without worry of getting your other items wet as well. You guys already know how picky I am when it comes to the products I sponsor on this channel, so you know these bags come with a Theme Park Express guarantee. If you're in the market for some new luggage that you know will survive the 2025 travel season and beyond, then click my affiliate link down in the description below and use code ThemePark10 at checkout to get 10% off your Level 8 purchase and help support the channel and what I do. Thanks so much to Level 8 for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back into the action. It's like we never left. We're back on board. My new favorite cruise ship in the world. I'm already calling it. Already saying it here. My favorite cruise ship in the world. I love it. First things first though, we need to go to our muster station. Let's go ahead and get that done first. So our muster station was inside the fitness center and we're leaving right now and it says look like an icon. This is clearly something that was left over from Icon of the Seas that they didn't really switch over or think to switch over because it should say look like a star. What are you doing? Nothing?
Farewell, my friend.
Of course, the first place we need to rope drop is Windjammer. And check it out. Washy washy. Oh my gosh. I love it. Let's wash our hands. They're rolling out the welcome wagon for us. We're here. I love it. Yes. First one's here in the buffet. Oh my gosh. Hello, good morning. Oh my gosh, look at all of this. Everything looks fantastic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Coda just spotted a dolphin down here, which by the way, we have our food, and Coda, of course, got a spot by the window. She's got to look for her turtles and her sea life, and she just saw a dolphin, and I kind of saw it too. She got a picture. I'm sure this won't be the last marine animal that we see from this spot. I think this is officially the best breakfast I've ever had. It is not even 11 a.m. It's going on 10:45 right now. And this is what I am dining on today. Good Lord, I love Royal Caribbean. And I also got an Oreo cheesecake as well.
Wow.
Do a flip.
Yeah,
Look at him. Oh, he's playing. Did he get a fish? Yep.
3 of them. Because there's 2 tails.
Yeah, look at them. They're chasing fish. Oh, yeah, there's 3. Wow.
like there's two tails.
This fish are swimming away. Go, go, go. Swim for your lives. This is so entertaining. Yeah, there's a third. All right, breakfast at the Windjammer was really good. I'm calling it breakfast because it was 10:45 in the morning. Brunch, I guess. But now it is time for us to go to our room. Even though it is going on 11:40 in the morning right now, because we are back-to-back cruisers, our rooms are available at 11, so we can go inside and change, do what we need to do, and get the day started. So our plan right now is to go into the room, get settled in, and then go to Thrill Water Park, because this is going to be one of the only times that we're going to be able to go to Thrill Water Park without a whole bunch of people there on Embarkation Day. We're already kind of in our bathing suits, so let's go. Okay, so we've made it to our room, 9120, for our back-to-back sailing, and we can go into our room. All of our stuff is already here, and take a look at this. Oh my gosh. Not only do we have the hats, but we also have a little Marty McFly duck. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in room 9120 on Star of the Seas. This is at the very forward of the ship, and this is an ocean view room that is slightly obstructed. We will get into that in just a little bit. So we walk in, and the room is kind of reversed from our last cabin, where the sofa is over here and the bed is closer to the window, which is really interesting. I kind of like that setup. So again, we have our sofa over here. All of our bags have been delivered to the room from our previous stateroom, which is fantastic. We have the same closet space over here, which, by the way, we missed this completely in our last stateroom tour. So we have the full-length mirror over here. Hello. And there was a comment left on that Embarkation Day video for the very first one that said that we missed storage space. This is a whole closet over here with a safe. We were wondering, where is the safe in our cabin? And why is there, not enough storage? There's storage here. Yes?
Hey.
Hey. So yeah, thank you so much for pointing that out to us in the comments. And again, we have our wire shelves or wire drawers over here. On the opposite side, we have the same desk as before, all of our literature. We have our mini fridge right down there with a chair. And then we have our bed over here, massive TV on the wall, which we appreciate. We have an outlet on this side as well as a USB-A. On the opposite side, we do, not have any charging, actually. Huh. Coda's offended by that. In the last room, we had at least a USB-A on the opposite side, so that is very interesting. And now we have our view. So you can see there's a little bench right here, or a little cushion, so that way you can sit down and look out. And it is slightly obstructed. There's a bar in the way, but it looks like there's a balcony over here, so I don't know if this is actual walkable space for someone. We know that there's a balcony room right there, but yeah, very interesting. We shall get back to you on this and see if there's anything to report back on, because I can't see anything off in that direction. But if we start seeing people over here, then we'll just know to keep our blinds closed. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the bathroom is pretty much exactly the same as what we had in our previous cabin. We have a toilet, storage on the side over here, the wonky door into the shower, which it's a little wobbly, which is interesting. And then we have our limited storage space on top over here, all the storage over here, including the outlets, and storage underneath. But with all of that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and leave the camera here, and we're going to head on upstairs to go to Thrill Water Park. Obviously, I can't take this big camera with me, and they don't allow filming on any of the water slides, so we'll just go ahead and let you know how it is when we're done. All right, we have made it to Thrill Island Water Park. We're going to go ahead and set our stuff down and have some fun. The first slide we're going to hit is this family one over here, where you go out and over the side of the ship. Oh my gosh, hold on, take a look at this. You go out and over the side of the ship. This is gonna be fun.
You have fun with that?
Yeah, we're about to do the super scary, not the drop slide, but a drop slide. So I'll see you guys when we're done.
Okay, we're leaving. I'm not doing that.
I can see why you didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
That goes right up your shorts. Oh my god. Oh no.
Yeah. And not only that, it took your money too.
It was fun though. It's not really that scary. It's really short. So like as soon as you drop off the edge, it's over. So it's fun.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, dude. Oh no! Okay, so a couple of things. We're done with all the slides over here in Thrill Water Park, and we even did the Flow Rider, which was awesome. Word of warning for these mat slides, because there are slides where you can actually have a mat and slide down on your stomach. The dark blue one has been giving people problems the whole cruise. There's a really tight turn at the end. Let me see if I can show you. There's a really tight turn right here at the ends that are causing the people to hit their heads, and people in the Facebook group have said that it hurts. And Coda did, that's not Coda, that's Carrie. Coda did the dark blue one and hit her head, and I got a nose full of water on the light blue one. So just be aware of that. Also guys, this green slide, terrifying, because you know, me and Coda, we're not the lightest people in the world, especially me. And you go down and you get launched over the side of that thing. We were at the very far edge of that before coming back down. It was pretty terrifying. And I was going backwards the whole time too. 0 out of 10. Still had a lot of fun, but it was terrifying. So I don't know about you, but back-to-backs are the way to go. Like your back-to-back day is going to be the most relaxing day of the cruise, because the biggest benefit is having the early access to your room. Getting on board the ship and almost having immediate access to your room and being able to drop off your stuff and not have to worry about carrying anything around, and already being in your bathing suit. Like you can take advantage of the water park and the Flow Rider and all the pools. Like you can see Brian and Carrie over here. There's no one else in the pool except for a small child. But like, this has been so relaxing, so awesome. Everyone is in their rooms right now because they just opened up like 20 minutes ago, and everyone's getting themselves settled in. Meanwhile, we're already settled in. We're hopping in the pool and enjoying ourselves. This is awesome. I love back-to-back cruises. We need to do this more often. So that last clip that we filmed was not even 5 minutes ago. And look at that. The sky has opened up. I know it's kind of difficult to see. There you go. The sky's opened up. Fun times. You gotta love Florida weather. So I just want you guys to check out this wall of rain that's coming our way right now. You can see it. Like the Disney Cruise Line terminal is already in the thick of it. It's coming here in a second. We were just in the what is it, the Cove pool a second ago, and now the rain is coming in hot. We're getting out of here.
So are you guys able to see the wall of rain and how the land just disappears back there? Like, we were able to see NASA off in the distance over there. That's completely gone. Florida weather is wild, and that just goes to show that you guys should pack for every possibility when it comes to your embarkation day, because you guys might be outside, you guys might be doing I don't know what. The rain will sneak up on you fast, and if you're in the pool and if your stuff is outside and exposed to the elements, then it could get rained on, and you might only have a matter of seconds to grab your stuff. So just be aware of that. And it looks like you can see the rain on the water. You can see it right over here. It's coming this way. Good Lord. So yeah, not even 2 minutes later after that last clip, the port is gone. The port is gone. Oh my goodness. So it is several hours later, and we are slowly but surely making our way to the very back of the ship for tonight's dinner. As you guys can probably tell, we are still docked here in Port Canaveral, and it is just after 5:30 in the afternoon or early evening right now. That's because tonight is the naming ceremony for the Star of the Seas, where they're actually going to christen the ship with the godmother and the champagne glass and party and everything. So that's why we are still here. We have a bunch of VIPs on board. The CEO of Royal Caribbean is on board right now. It's gonna be a huge deal, and we'll get into more of that after dinner. But for right now, let's head on over to Playmakers and meet up with our friends. Okay, so we made it to Playmakers. Unfortunately, someone is looking a little bit crispy.
Now it's time for the lighting.
That's just the lighting?
Yeah.
Okay, either way, you're looking gorgeous, honey. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. This is our first time ever going to Playmakers. Let's see what they have. So for our warm-ups, they have pile-on nachos, poke nachos, chicken tenders, Playmakers fries, pigskin sliders, crispy onion ring tower, buffalo chicken crunch roll, and jalapeno poppers. They also have wings. It comes with either buffalo sauce, barbecue sauce, or Jamaican jerk. We have our signature burgers. They have the Playmakers Classic, a truffle burger, which is what I went for. They have a Playmakers Impossible burger and a chicken sandwich. And for desserts, we have the campfire cookie, which we heard was really good, and a touchdown sundae. Okay, so Coda opted for a non-alcoholic specialty drink. This is the blueberry mojito. It's got blueberry puree, lemon juice, simple syrup, and mint. Okay, our appetizer has arrived. We opted for the buffalo chicken crunch rolls. Okay, so our food has arrived. I have the truffle burger. Take a look at how massive this thing is. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. Good Lord. It's a massive burger. Coda got a burger as well. You can't really see it. Yeah. She got a standard burger. Let's go ahead and dig in. It looks good. Can we also talk about the murder weapon that they've given each of us? Like, in the wrong hands, this is bad. Good Lord. Alright guys, dessert has arrived. This is the campfire cookie. A warm chocolate chip cookie baked with melted marshmallow and Nutella, served with milk shooters on the side. This is the milk shooter. It's literally a shot of milk with ice cream. Let's go ahead and give this a try. So this is kind of piggybacking off of what I was talking about yesterday. We're in Playmakers right now. We're all, finishing up with our meals, and you can see the line of people coming in over here. This is the one way in and out of Absolute Zero, which is the ice skating rink. So it's such a weird design why they would put the entrance at the end of Playmakers so that everybody has to walk through. And it's just a constant stream of people. We love Sailor!
Hopefully we'll see you this evening. Sailor, of course.
So they have a live stream going on in the promenade of the naming ceremony that is happening in the Aquadome right now. And we're just popping a squat. We're sitting here crisscross applesauce watching the live stream. We do think that there's going to be a confetti launch once they actually name the ship. That's the Royal Caribbean CEO, by the way. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have free drinks. Holy cow, we have champagne. What's this? Huh? Shirley Ginger. Okay, sure, I'll take one, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, the ceremony is beginning.
The brand new Royal Caribbean fleet, and we could be more than happy to have you all here with us tonight as our honored guests.
Star of the Seas team, we're preparing for launch. What's your status? Windjammer, that.
Watching, check. Proposed document. Housekeeping note.
We're pulling up early.
Cruising ready.
Oh, Sailor! Bob and Betsy.
We are ready to launch.
Earlier this afternoon, we attended the ceremony that the captain hosted, and the captain awarded the new crew member the 3 stripes that come with being a chief. And of course, I'm referring to the chief dog officer.
Sailor! We love Sailor. So we just got done watching the naming ceremony from the Royal Promenade, and that was actually really cool. Like, it almost felt like we were part of something special. I mean, in a way, we kind of were, you know, because it's one thing to watch something like that on a live stream from home, but it's another thing being on the ship and location where it's actually happening. Like, that was happening just a couple of decks above us. And it was just cool to be in that environment with fellow cruisers, like, watching and experiencing something that's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Like, there's never going to be another naming ceremony for Star of the Seas. Like, this is it. And we were here for it to partially witness it. So that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Do I wish that there could have been a much bigger ceremony where a lot more people that were just on the cruise in general could have gotten to watch? Yeah, but I am very pleased and happy that we got a preview of it last night with the rehearsals. That was cool. In other news, we are still here at Port Canaveral. We haven't left yet. We still have a little while to go before we head on out because a lot of the executives and VIPs need to get off the ship before we can actually begin our journey. Thankfully, though, we only have a day at sea tomorrow, so it's not like we're rushing anywhere anytime soon. So in case you guys are curious what Peter and Kitro's room look like, they have an ocean view stateroom at the very nose of the ship, so you can see the slant over here. So they just have one little chair, plenty of room for activities over here, and now we're leaving.
No rush.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, give me trees, give me trees.
So we're walking through Central Park kind of as a group, and we were talking about wanting to go to Pearl Cafe for some snacks. And what's awesome is that they have a staircase that goes right from Central Park over to the Royal Promenade. So you can come down here and bam! Look at that, the Pearl's right there.
What's that? Why are we squatting? Why are we squatting in the promenade?
That is a small child, not a dog. And take a look at that. 9:45 p.m. The gangway is actively being lowered right now. So all the VIPs are off and we will be sailing soon. Alright, it is 10:05 p.m. and we are departing Port Canaveral finally for our 3-night voyage. What a day. It has been a day.
About 8,000 balloons down here, and I know you're all ready because I see 8,000 cell phones pointed at me right now. My name is Mike, I'm your cruise director on board. We just had a great Millennium Mania party, a great show, man, and now we're going to make this the pinnacle moment right here. All right, everybody, let's count these down and kick this cruise off the right way. Here we go. 10.
What in the world is this?
You know the bees outside, the poo ride, or you gotta catch them with the net.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, day 5?
Sure.
Of our cruise? I don't know. Day 5?
Day 1 of cruise 2, which is a
there
free
we
night.
go. Day 1 of cruise 2 is in the books, and arguably today was a lot more fun than day 1 of the previous cruise. It was a lot more relaxing. Back-to-back days are definitely fantastic days. Again, we mentioned this earlier, having early access to the room and being able to relax and not having to stress about, seeing everything, especially from a YouTuber's perspective, not having to run around and film everything on the very first day and not having to, just do everything. It's so much less stressful on a back-to-back day, and I had a lot of fun. And then we ended off the night with the balloon drop. This is Jerry, by the way. He's a lone survivor. I saved him, so you guys can thank me.
You and all the other 5-year-olds.
You guys can thank me in the comments section for saving this one balloon's life because all the other balloons were getting massacred. But it was still a lot of fun. Very overwhelming, though.
Yes.
A lot of people, very, very loud. If you're someone who gets very easily overwhelmed by crowds and loud noises, that is not the event for you. But we still had a lot of fun. I want to thank you all so much for watching today's video. As you can tell, we were very, very tired. We didn't sleep well at all last night because of how rocky it was. And we're bouncing right now as we speak.
Right now.
Like, we're at the very, very nose of the ship, and we are bouncing. Like, we're still feeling the effects of Hurricane Erin out here. As we get closer to the Bahamas, the waters will get a lot more calm. But as of right now, it's going to be a very long night. But it's fine.
I'm tired enough. We're gonna sleep through it. It's fine.
But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new around here and you want to see more content like this in the future. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and we will see you guys in the next video.